everybody, and welcome back to Royal Key. Today, we're here at Mississippi State softball alongside Coach Ricketts. My name is Sydney Staples, and Coach, I know that you have had a lot of say in the details of this new facility. Take me through them.
Yeah, we're really excited to open this place up, and really just trying to showcase our program, the past, the future, and I think what kind of sets us apart, and excited to show it all to you today. We have everything from our gear display in here to all of our technology and our hitting area. Really, the intent behind this facility when we built it was to be someplace strictly for the student athlete. Somewhere that they could come, they could stay all day, everything they might possibly need. The more they're in here, the more we're doing extra work, the better we get as a program, and that was really the goal behind it.
Now, I know that you guys are sponsored by Adidas.
Yes.
Take me through this display that you guys have here as soon as you walk into this building.
Yes, we're sponsored by Adidas, and then our equipment sponsor is Mizuno. So we have our 2 jerseys over here. It's 2 of our 5. We usually have a 5 uniform rotation, and we like to keep those on display along with the rest of the Adidas gear they'll get. So they've got custom tennis shoes that we travel in. We usually do a couple different color cleats, maroon. These are the custom white cleats. These are my favorite with the chrome bottom there. They're pretty sweet. And then with Mizuno, every player gets to do a custom glove every year. So they can design it, colors, scheme they want. They can put anything writing in the inside, and then we'll do a custom helmet typically to match every uniform we have too.
I know that there's a wall here in this beautiful big room whenever you walk into here in honor of Alex Wilcox. Yes. Can you tell me about her story and what she's meant to this program?
Yes, that was another big thing. We wanted to make sure that we kept her alive with us in this building. She was a freshman at Mississippi State in 2018, and then she passed away that summer from ovarian cancer. And she was diagnosed at the age of 16, which was just very young. She had already had a verbal commitment to us, and we wanted to make sure that we honored her and then you kept her dream alive of playing college softball. So she battled through chemotherapy treatments, through radiology, really just kept battling to get to Mississippi State. She wanted to play with her friends and play at the highest level, and she did that. And she accomplished so much, but I think really the biggest part of her story is just what a bright light she was through that battle. She was just so joyful and positive and loving all the time, and she would go right from radiology straight to practice and loved every minute of it. And it was such, I just think, a great reminder for our players when they're maybe having a bad day or they were dragging a little bit to look next to them and see Alex just with a smile on her face and getting to play softball and enjoy the journey. So we like to continue to tell her story and then really transition that into sharing the symptoms for ovarian cancer. That's important for us, for her family. So we do a lot of ovarian cancer awareness games. The SEC does a All for Alex SEC Goes Teal weekend where the entire conference wears teal, and it's about spreading awareness, sharing symptoms with all the fans and the players that come to those games.
All right, now Coach, we're here in the training room. What's special about this place?
I think what's really special about this place is just the size of it and how we can really get a lot of work done, the recovery modalities, the treatment, pre and post practice rehabs that they might have with our athletic trainers. They can do it all here. They don't have to leave and go over to a main training room, a football training room. It is strictly for softball and everything they would need. And I think one of the best parts is it's connected right to the batting cages, and then we have an exterior door going out to the field so they can run it off during practice, and it can be really quick and efficient. We're not wasting any time.
Here with Kat Wallace now, we're in the team lounge. Talk to me about this place. What's your favorite part about it?
So in this room, it really is just where we kind of all get to come together as a team. Like we can study here, we can sit and watch a movie. If there's a big game on, we come in here and watch it. They've got a monitor and a printer set up over there so you can come in and do extra homework.
I'm seeing the kitchen over here.
Yes.
Anyone actually like cook, or is it just like a snack grab and go?
We're working on an air fryer, but most of the time it's just a smoothie, put a bagel. Those cabinets are full of snacks and treats and lots of fuel to get us ready to go after we've been at weights or going to practice or whatever it is.
What would you say about Mississippi State brought you here? Why did you want to come here?
Mississippi State really is just a family. I grew up in a big family, so I'm attracted to the family atmosphere. And then State's values just really align with mine. The integrity and responsibility and hard work are really what I value. And so having that in a program was really cool too.
Now we're here in the Mudroom. Favorite piece of gear that you might have?
My glove. You get to customize that and just really make it unique to you and special. I've got a quote from my JUCO coach on the inside of my hand and then the 2 cheeks on the outside. So just really 2 things that kind of make me me.
What's 2 cheeks?
Don't have to do anything. Give it all you got, no matter what.
Okay, I like that saying. Back in this corner, there's some kind of bat contraption. Talk me through it.
Yeah, so back here we keep our blast sensors on charge, and every day when you go out to practice, you kind of put your sensor on the end of your bat, and it keeps track of all your swings, how fast you swung, what your attack angle was, how efficiently you moved to get to the ball. So we can really track those numbers in practice and see how we can get better.
Walking into the locker room, you cannot miss this wall. The SEC Home Run Queen. Tell me about Mia Davidson. What do you know about her?
Yeah, so I first met Mia as a manager. I threw a lot of front toss to her, so I want to claim a few of those home run balls. I'll take those for me. I'm just kidding. But she really is such a hard worker, and she really did put this program back on the map and put us in the forefront as an All-American. She just really was so special in how she led and how she worked.
Now this place, as much as I want to say that the ceiling is what really grabs my attention, I'm not gonna lie, it was the beanbag for me.
Yeah, this is a prime napping location. If you come in a few hours before practice, you can catch probably Aspen Wesley taking a nap on the beanbag. But yeah, it's really cool that it's a circle in here, and so you can always look at each other. The drawers are really neat. You've got outlets and plug-ins, plug your phone in, all the different cubbies to hide your things, tuck them away.
Cool, take me to your locker.
Yeah, so in here I've just got a few Bible verses that I've written or a teammate has written that just are kind of a good reminder of why I do it. I've got mindful on a little bracelet, just enjoy every day and be mindful of the space that I'm in, be where my feet are.
Talk me through the moment that you first walked into this room. This had to be just mind-blowing.
It was really cool. My favorite part is the Hail Dear Old State. As a state fan, that's part of our fight song, and so it's just really cool to see. But you just kind of stand in the middle and just take it all in.
Coach, now we're here in the batting cages. I know that you are so passionate about your technology. You've really decked this place out to be, honestly, probably the coolest part of this facility.
We knew this is really where the work was going to happen. So we tried to make it our own little hitting lab and just everything that the players might need at their fingertips. And another part that was really important was just the convenience of it all. So it's all set up that, yes, we can use it during practice, but they can also come in at any time and utilize the resources, the cages, the TVs, the iPads, any of the technology on their own. So that's something I think that was really important to us, and just to give them the space to get a lot done. So we've got 5 batting cages. They're all in a hydraulic lift system that we can kind of customize if we wanted to raise the entire thing, if we were doing an event in here, maybe if we just wanted to lift the inner shells and we could do some defense on a rainy day, or we could do one thing that we've already kind of used it for, 1 cage up, 1 cage down, which gives us a big area. We could do live at bats when the weather's not great, and then a couple cages to continue to get some work done. So really efficient, a lot of ways for us to continue to get better and get to work.
Take me through these TVs we've got on the wall.
Yes, there is a TV behind each cage, and then one for myself, for the coaches to set up at a little mini desk. So again, just trying to be convenient and really big on the idea of just a tight feedback loop so that they can take a swing, turn around and see the results, the numbers on that swing immediately. Instead of maybe having to wait for a day or two for me to gather it all and give them the information, they know immediately. And that's one thing that they can do on their own or in a group setting. We are now in the team film room. So this is the room we use quite a bit for team meetings, obviously a lot of film. We like to watch practice film. We can watch kind of a high home, just a big angle of what went on in practice that day. We can do small group hitter sessions where they're watching their own at-bats, scout film where we're watching the opponents that we're getting ready to face, and then just any sort of meetings, whether it's with our sports psychologists, team meetings, stuff like that, all will really occur in here.
Now, I know over here, these stairs, there's something special about them.
Yes, on the foundation of the film room, as they were building it and all the risers were kind of being built in with the concrete, we gave each player a list of about 8 to 10 former players. And so they wrote the names of players of the past on the foundation of this building along with signing it themselves. So it was our way to kind of bring in some of the past players, some of the alumni in the history, and people who really helped us build this facility, and then keep them in the new building with us as well.
Here in the team lounge, we might have arguably the most important piece of art that is in this facility. Tell me about these 3 women that are behind us.
These are a couple of the ladies that we like to call our 80s ladies. So they were on the very first Mississippi State softball team, and they came back in 2022 to honor the 40-year anniversary of the first win for the program. So they came back, and we really wanted to make the weekend really special for them because one of them, Miss Vicky here at the center, was fighting breast cancer. So we knew it might be her last trip back to Starkville. And they're just such big supporters of us. They join, our booster club. They traveled once a year to come to a tournament. They'll come to Starkville, and they're very proud of seeing how far the program has come. And from playing at McKee Park to now at NUSZ Park and the stadiums, and then this facility for the student athletes as well. I think they're just some of our biggest supporters, so we wanted to really treat them well. They were in the front row after we swept Ole Miss. It was Stacy, Vicky, and Miss Janice.